Where is Dame going? Where is Damian Lillard going? He has already requested the trade. I would find it crazy hard to believe that the Portland Trail Blazers will not fulfill his request. Damian Lillard will not be a Portland Trail Blazer by the time the preseason starts. All right? I'm confident on that. So the conversation now is, where should Dame go? Where should Dame go? He has definitely made it as public as he can, or at least, you know, what we've been seeing from Woj and Shams and shit like that, that he wants to go to Miami. He wants to go to Miami. I swear to God, bro, every single year, the Celtics and the Heat just somehow manage to fight over the exact same players, and we just, like, rotate players around, like this fucking captain's at like, playing street ball, bro. Like, shit is fucking annoying. But yeah, the Miami Heat right now are the clear front runners for Damian Lillard. He apparently wants to be a part of that Heat culture. And this goes beyond the whole selfish conversation. I just think it's corny that Dame, and this is why the title of the stream is the way that it is. I just find it corny that Dame wants to, like, half-ass the ring chasing, bruh. If you're gonna ring chase. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I did have a lot of smoke for KD when he did it. But there is not a situation in the league right now where you join and they just become this unbeatable force. Realistically speaking. Yo, bro, put yourself in the best position to win. It's like, yo, it's like you want to win a championship, but you want to and leave for a better situation and go to a championship contender, but you don't want to go to a contender that's too good. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Is it because the Botrix bot is in here? That's why motherfuckers are getting timed out. My bad, y'all. It's a lame-ass Botrix bot, bro. God damn it. That's why. I'll get rid of it after the stream. Just bear with me. The stream chat. But in terms of, let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger. This a G5. No, this not. That's a TVHC for the $5. Dame to the Bucks. See, the problem with Miami, and I'm not saying anything that most people don't know, is just compared to what other teams can offer, they don't got much to offer, bro. Like, unless they want to put Jimmy or Bam in that deal, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of Dame going to Miami, they don't really have much to offer that legitimately benefits the Portland Trail Blazers. Like, Dame is under contract for a couple of years. He doesn't have a no trade clause. And that's a part of, like, why it's kind of annoying me the way that he's been acting. Is he's acting like he has a fucking no trade clause. You do not have a no trade clause, buddy. And the Portland Trail Blazers gotta stop acting like he doesn't have a no trade clause. Or gotta stop acting like he does have a no trade clause. He doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I understand the loyalty that Dame has given to the Portland Trail Blazers, but this dude is not LeBron James, all right? This dude is not Stephen Curry. He's not Michael Jordan. He's not Kobe Bryant, all right? Y'all peaked at a Western Conference Finals appearance where I think y'all lost by 5. Or lost in 5. Like, jeez. God damn. But yeah, the problem with Miami is just they don't have much to offer. I think the packages I've been seeing is like what, Kyle Lowry and Tyler Hero. Chat, what what are these trade offers that Portland is receiving in a deal with Miami? It's like Tyler Hero. Apparently Miami wants to keep Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin is not in the discussions. Duncan Robinson, bro, and some picks. That's not much of a return. That's not much of a return. How old is Duncan Robinson? Because I don't even think Duncan Robinson is a young asset at this point. Duncan Robinson is... Chat, Duncan Robinson... This dude is 29 years old. Like, what the... Like, this is nuts. This is nuts, bro. They just don't have much to offer that entices me. Milwaukee... I think that's one of the top options for him as far as the best chance that he has at winning a championship. But if I'm Portland, what am I getting back? The Bucks don't have picks because of that Drew Holiday trade, I'm pretty sure. What, like, do the Blazers want Drew Holiday? I'm assuming they don't want Drew Holiday. You know, they already have a guard situation. They're really not trying to win now. I'm assuming Drew doesn't want to go to a tanking team anyways. You know what I'm saying? Chris Middleton, like, again, what is... I guess Chris Middleton fits in with Portland, but from a timeline perspective... What? Philly apparently doesn't want Maxey to leave. I think, and again, if I'm Portland, I don't really want Tyrese Maxey or need Tyrese Maxey with the assets that they have. You know what time it is, chat. You know my pick. You know my pick, man. I've said this for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? I think when it comes to one of the destinations that gives Dame a real shot of winning a championship, it is Boston, man. It is Boston. All right? Let's get to the meat and potatoes. It is Boston. Finals appearance 2 years ago. 1 win away from making it to the finals again. It is Boston. Let's stop playing around. They freed up some guards. They'll free up another one. We need guard play. We need someone who can dribble with their left. We need someone who can dribble with their left hand. Right? We need someone who's in a timeline to win now. And I think if the team is Dame, Tatum, and Kristaps, that's not really a super team. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a super team. So why not Boston? Give them Jaylen Brown. Alright? I know he's not the youngest piece on the block, but he is definitely the best available piece on the block. Okay? He's 27. Since y'all want to make this argument that he has time to improve, he can use that time in Portland. Okay? He can use that time in Portland. So by the time he's 31, Scoot's going to be 24, and they can try to win a championship over them. Okay? I think that's what it is, man. Listen, on a serious note, I don't think Portland is going to get a greater return than getting Jaylen Brown. I'm going to just keep it a buck. Let's stop playing games. If they got Jaylen Brown and Malcolm Brogdon or some shit like that, they got Jaylen Brown and Grant Williams, not a lot of teams can compete with that trade package, in my opinion. In my opinion. Again, Jaylen Brown doesn't fit their timeline like insanely crazy, but if the championship window for this team is, or for the Trailblazers is in what, 2028, 2029? Jaylen Brown right now is 26 years old, going to be 27 by the end of next season. He's still going to be, what, 32 by 2028, 2029? Even if Jaylen Brown is going to be a long-term solution for the Trailblazers, I mean, we see a lot of players still be really good at 32, 33. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like that for the Trailblazers. I really do. I really do. Like for real. Because I think the misconception with my takes about Jaylen Brown is motherfuckers really want to make it seem like I think he's ass. I don't think he's ass. I think he does have the tools and he has shown the track record to improve and keep on improving. It's just the fact that given the timeline, can you do that in the next year or two? Given the money that we're giving you, can you do that in the next year or two? But if that same question was, yo, can you make these improvements in the next 3 to 4 years? 3 to 5 years? For sure. For sure. I like that out of Jaylen. I think he can do that. But I just think when there's a championship window right now, and this is talking about the Celtics now, when there's a championship window that you got right now, I would do anything to max that shit out. Even if it is 2 to 3 years compared to 5 or 7 with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. This has been the problem with this franchise and with this fan base over the last, 6 years. Which is kind of crazy because I saw MJ's video. We reacted to it for Souls and Sage, and he was talking about how, y'all treating these players like assets is, if anything, is hurting y'all. But the problem for the last 6 years to me is we have not chosen a lane. We have not chosen a direction. It has always been this mix of trying to win now and save for the future. You know what I'm saying? And what that does to your franchise is it puts your franchise and your players in a position where there's a lot of pressure on young players to develop fast when they need more time. But at the same token, you have this championship window, so you got to win right now. You know what I'm saying? I think what the Celtics did in 2019, really 2018, trying to sign Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward while still keeping Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum on the team. I'm going to keep it a bean. I wish I had tweets. I wish I had videos to prove this up. I was not a fan of that. Because in my eyes, what I saw was a situation where, and the only reason it worked out the way that he did was because of injuries to Kyrie and Gordon Hayward, was a situation where you're not putting all your eggs into this new Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward and Al Horford era by keeping Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. You're not giving yourselves the best shot to win a championship in the short term. But in the same token, you're also not giving enough room for Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown to actually develop. Now, again, the only reason they actually did develop was because of injuries. Because of injuries to Kemba Walker. Because of injuries to Kyrie. Because of injuries to Gordon Hayward. That's the only reason they were able to have space to improve. But if that didn't happen, that shit was bound to fail. That shit was bound to fucking fail, bro. And I think what we're seeing right now is another one of those cases. There's a championship window right now. Right now. We made it to the finals 2 years ago. Almost won it. I know we didn't, because Steph Curry, and he's him. But we almost won it. We almost made it back to the finals last year. How many teams in France? Shout out to Honcho 398 for the super chat.
What are your take on Sixers not willing to trade Maxey for the Dame trade when Portland are looking for a player like him in a package?
We'll get to that in a minute. As well. But we almost made it back to the finals this year. How many franchises can say that, bro? and us looking at what we can do in 2027 and 2028, that shit just pisses me off, bro. That's some loser ass shit. That's some loser ass shit. Not every year is guaranteed. We saw it this year. You know what I'm saying? Not every year is guaranteed. So this whole, yo, let's wait it out and try to, I'd much rather be a championship contender for the next 7 years instead of the next 2 to 3. That shit is lame as fuck. Give me one championship. That's the whole justification with the Lakers trading for AD. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, they're in a position where, and this is just assuming Lonzo was healthy. No cap. Moving forward, I might rather have Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Julius Randle, and all these dudes moving forward. But that shit don't matter because we got that one in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that shit. I understand that moving forward, we kind of fucked ourselves over. We don't really have a young core. But, yeah, we got that one with AD. I want that for my franchise, bro. Fuck this. Fuck this trying to elongate the championship window. Let's try to win championships. I'm not trying to be the Utah Jazz. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be another Utah Jazz. I'm not trying to be I don't even know. The 80s Milwaukee Bucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be one of these teams that look back and say, yo, I mean, we were good for a long time, but we just never got it done. I don't want to be one of those teams. Let's get Dame. All right?